Tonight, we are pleased to be with you and are excited to share with you awards from both our districts and the council.
Many people have helped provide scouting throughout the Nevada Area Council, and we thank you for your many hours of service.
Throughout tonight, you will see many names scrolling across the screen.
These are this year's Outstanding Scouters, which were nominated by their friends, family, and fellow Scouters.
It is critically important that everyone has a chance not only to help in scouting, but also be recognized.
Each person will be receiving a certificate and a one-of-a-kind name tag. Thank you to everyone who helped make scouting real in 2020.
Good evening. I'm Ross Armstrong, the Lodge Advisor for Nevada Area Council's Order of the Arrow Lodge, Tanu Lodge. Each year, the members of Tanu Lodge select one person to be the Arrowman of the Year and one person to be the Advisor of the Year. This past year, we awarded Arrowman of the Year to Susanna Stankute and Advisor of the Year to Brian Fisher. Both these recipients received a handsome plaque, and the Lodge donates to the Council Endowment Fund in their names, so they become James E. West Fellows. Please join me in congratulating Susanna and Brian on their recognition as Arrowman and Advisor of the Year. The Vigil Honor is a high mark of distinction and recognition reserved for those Arrowmen who, by reason of exceptional service and unselfish interest, have made distinguished contributions beyond their immediate responsibilities in terms of their position or office. That service can be to camp, to the council, and to the lodge. This last year, Tanu Lodge recognized two such airmen for their exceptional service and their unselfish interest. I am pleased to announce that this last year, the two Tanu Lodge recipients of the Vigil Honor were Ryan Cooley and Brent White. Please join me in congratulating Ryan and Brent on this tremendous accomplishment.
The Council Sea Scout Leadership Award is presented to Sea Scouts and Sea Scouters who have made exceptional contributions to Sea Scouting and to exemplify the Scout Oath and Scout Law. The Nevada Area Council Sea Scout Leadership Award nominee has shown exceptional diligence and leadership in standing up our newest Sea Scout unit, Ship 314, the SSS Pisces. Under the nominee's leadership, the ship has grown in membership and activity. He has also been involved with Ship 711 at Camp Fleischman for many years, serving in the aquatic staff and camp leadership. It is our pleasure to present Michael Holmes with the 2020 Council Sea Scout Leadership Award.
New units will be the foundation of our growth as a council. Tonight, we would like to recognize a few leaders that have helped start new units in our communities.
The William D. Boyce New Unit Organizer Award is presented to recognize volunteers who organize one or more traditional scouting units. The award may be worn on the uniform.
The award is a square knot placed over the three colors representing the three phases of our program:
Cub Scouting, Scouts BSA, and our senior programs venturing in Sea Scouting.
A volunteer can earn the knot by organizing one traditional unit, and a program device can be earned for up to 3 additional units organized. Typically, this award is given after having helped a unit with its first year.
Tonight, we would like to recognize Troop 20, Daniel Webster, Malia O'Brien, Julie Mitchler, and Stefan Rosen.
Ship 314, Mark Ports, Jim Farragon, Jim Beaver, William Chemist, Christian Statchman.
Troop 1847, Leif Meidel, Stephen Gibson, and Pat Dannenberg.
Troop 44, Terry Apps, Travis Hughes, Richard Eberly.
Troop 99, Quint Hughes, Del Talcott, and Ricky Hughes.
The District Award of Merit is a council award presented by the districts.
The award is available to Scouters who render service of an outstanding nature at the district level.
Each nominee must be a registered Scouter and must have rendered noteworthy service to youth in Scouting, outside of Scouting, or both.
Consideration must be given to the nominee's Scouting position and the corresponding opportunity to render outstanding service beyond the expectations of that Scouting position. We are pleased to announce the following recipients of the 2020 District Award of Merit. Adam Leclerc,
James Keldson,
Chris Reddix,
David Tenner,
Misty Thibodeau,
The James E. West Fellowship Award is a recognition authorized by the National Council BSA and presented by the Nevada Area Council for individuals and chartered units who contribute $1,000 or more in cash or securities to the Nevada Area Council Endowment Fund. This contribution is in addition to and should not diminish or replace the donor's annual gift to the Investment in Character campaign.
James E. West was appointed to the position of Chief Scout Executive in 1910 by the founding leadership of Scouting in America. West worked with Sir Robert Baden-Powell, Daniel Carter Beard, Ernest Thomas Seton, and many interested community leaders to give direction to the infant program of Boy Scouts of America.
On January 2nd, 1911, West and others formed the National Council, BSA. During that year, the Scout oath, law, badges, and fundamental policies were established.
Under his leadership over the next 33 years, Scouting grew and matured into the program we recognize and enjoy today. Organizations or individuals may contribute an award in honor of someone: an Eagle Scout, a Silver Beaver recipient, council, district, or unit Scouter, or in memory of a departed loved one.
There can be no finer honor paid to a Scouter than to be named a James E. West Fellow,
indicating that the nominee is in the same spirit and dedication to Scouting as was James E. West. Those who are recognized by the James E. West Fellowship Award will cast their own lengthened shadow as they help ensure the Scouting legacy by helping create the financial stability needed to carry Scouting in the next century.
Tonight, we have the privilege to recognize the James E. West Fellows for 2020.
Tonight, we recognize Susanna Stanku from Troop 55,
Brian Fisher from Troop 443,
Stephen L. Brown from Zephyr District,
and James G. Pierce from Zephyr District on behalf of Julie Jones.
The Silver Beaver Award is the council-level Distinguished Service Award of the Boy Scouts of America. Recipients of this award are registered adult leaders who have made an impact on the lives of youth through service given to the council.
In addition, these Scouters have dedicated their time and talent for many years to the youth in our community, and we sincerely appreciate all their efforts.
Anyone may nominate a qualified Scouter for the Silver Beaver, and nomination forms are available on both the Council and National BSA websites. Please refer to the list of past recipients, as it is often the case that someone is thought to have already received the award, so they are not nominated.
Nominations are reviewed by a selection committee and are good for 2 years. I would like to thank this year's selection committee for volunteering their time and unanimously choosing this year's recipients: Valerie Kortenberg, Jim Farragon, Jim Beaver, George Keel, Leif Meidel, and Steve Mahoney.
We are pleased to announce the following recipients of the Silver Beaver: Ross Armstrong, Council Board;
Valerie Kortenberg from the Council Board;
Michelle Leach, Sierra Nevada District;
Dan Ludlow from the Council Board,
Matt McCarty, Great Basin District,
Mark Ports from the Sierra Nevada District,
Janine Reddix, Council Board, Ross Armstrong, Council Board Member. Ross grew up in Reno and participated in scouting as a youth in Pack 152 and then Troop 152, earning his Eagle Scout rank in 2000. In high school, Ross served as the Tanu Lodge chief and worked an after-school job in the council trading post. In 2005, Ross was selected to serve as the Order of the Arrow Western Region Chief. Following the membership changes in 2015, Ross returned to scouting, serving as an Associate Section Advisor for Area 3. He has served as the Council Advancement Chair since 2018 and as the Tanu Lodge Advisor since 2019. Ross currently lives in Reno and serves the state of Nevada in the role of Administrator for the Division of Child and Family Services, leading hundreds of staff members in coordinating child welfare, children's mental health, juvenile justice, and victims of crime systems throughout the state. Previous awards include the District Award of Merit, the Distinguished Service Award, and he is a James West Fellow. Valerie Kortenberg, Council Board. Her brother, George Keel, was a Cub Scout and a Boy Scout. As a result, he has explored places in northern Nevada that she would love to see. George did take her to Camp Fleischman as a member of the board of the Nevada Area Council, NAC, and talked about all of the amazing and frightening and growth-promoting experiences he had there. She worked with Cub Scouts in Georgia in the 80s and in the 90s. She worked with the primary organization and was a commissioner. She was asked to be a Cub Scout den leader in 2016 and worked with bears and webelos, the real mission of BSA. She works with the University of Scouting along with creating training events for leaders in the western side of the state, making many friends.
Michelle Leach, Sierra Nevada District. Michelle has worked as a critical care nurse at Renown for 33 years. She is married to Greg and mother of 3, Monet, Skylar, a Life Scout, and Camden, an Eagle Scout. She is also a grandmother of 3 adorable babies. Michelle puts family in front of everything. A near-death experience in 2001 influenced her to shave off many layers of her professional and personal goals and simplify, focusing on family and helping others. Michelle's involvement in scouting has evolved over the past 20 years from sideline volunteer to fully committed den leader for 5 years in various positions in Pac 10. She became involved with Troop 4 in 2013 as a committee member, merit badge counselor, and for the last 5 years has been committee chair. Michelle sits on Eagle boards of review and has remained committed to sustaining Troop 4 even as her youngest son aged out 2 years ago. Michelle always advocates for youth and youth programs, believing we can't have quality programs for our children without quality, committed volunteers. In addition to scouting, Michelle has enjoyed many volunteer positions in the community, particularly with youth, teaching art at the elementary level for many years, assisting with the management of youth sports teams from Little League to high school, including serving as director of sponsorship for Reno Huskies football. Michelle had great satisfaction in facilitating the scouting program, and her motto is, "The thanks is in the doing."
Dan Ludlow, from the Council Board. Dan Ludlow has served in nearly every capacity where he could have the greatest impact on the lives of young people in the scouting program. Dan never turned down the opportunity to serve the youth. Time and again, he quickly rose to the challenge, always putting the needs of youth before his own. At the troop and varsity level, his concern for each scout resulted in numerous young men attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. To his credit, many Eagle Scouts presented him with a mentor pin for his valued assistance along their journey. Most importantly, Dan was instrumental in helping young men understand what is expected of and what it means to be an Eagle Scout. As council treasurer, Dan played a key role during a financially challenging time for our council. He quickly took ownership of the council's finances, providing financial leadership to the board of directors and to support the council president and council executive. His leadership has been instrumental in assisting the council in navigating one of the most financially difficult times in both council and National BSA history. Thanks to Dan's service during this critical time, our council's ability to continue to serve youth of our community has been greatly enhanced.
Matt McCarty from the Great Basin District. Matt McCarty was raised in Spring Creek, Nevada, where he continues to reside. He has been happily married to Laura for 16 years, and together they have raised their 3 children, Dustin, Michaela, and Carson. It was Carson's interest in Cub Scouts that reintroduced Matt to BSA, having been in Cub Scouts himself as a youth. When Carson joined PAC 850, a den leader was needed, so Matt reluctantly volunteered. The next year, he was asked to be Cub Master. 2 years later, he was asked to be District Chair. Carson is now a Star Scout with Troop 850, and Matt traded his den leader role for a position on the Troops Committee. He enjoyed his time as a Scouter, especially being able to act his mental age at PAC meetings, running day camp, staffing Wood Badge, and most especially watching Carson grow along the scouting trail. Mark Ports from Sierra Nevada District. Mark grew up in Elko and participated in scouting with PAC 335 and Troop 52. He earned his Eagle Scout in 1998. As a youth in the Order of the Arrow, he served as Tanu Lodge Chief in 2000 and held various section CVC positions. In college, he joined the Venturing program and earned his Silver and Ranger Awards in 2002. In 2002, he served on Camp Fleischman's staff for the first time, where he fell in love with the camp and camp culture. He will be returning this summer for a 6th season to serve as Nature Director as an adult leader. Mark has served on various district and council programming committees, as well as serving as a commissioner for a number of years. He is currently serving as the Council Vice Commodore, promoting and establishing Sea Scout units. He teaches at Coral Academy of Science Middle School.
Janede Reddix, Council Board. Janede started her scouting career in 2011, leading her youngest son Nick Sten to earn their Arrow of Light and cross over into Troop 10 with her older boys Dylan and Jacob. She and her husband, Chris, took over as popcorn colonels, where they found innovative ways to engage scouts and parents for several prosperous years. She recognizes the importance of getting our scouts out there, not only to support their unit and council, but also learn many valuable lessons in the process. In 2016, she accepted the district popcorn colonel role, then advanced to the council position. In 2019, she was honored with a District Award of Merit and attended Wood Badge, a fantastic experience. She completed her tickets and is anxiously awaiting the beading ceremony. She recently joined the board of directors and is committed to help our council.